My pronouns are they, them. Today I'm going to be teaching Tricky House by Xikers. I'm going to be teaching the chorus, and I'm mostly following Jinsik. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Except for the end, he goes down, and I don't because I'm tired. It's like 2 a.m. We're going for it. All right, let's go. Also, I forgot to mention, I am a little sick right now, so I apologize for any snorty, sniffly, like nasal voice talking business going on. We're trying our hardest. Secondly, as ATs as younger brothers, they very much have the AT syndrome where a lot of them are doing stuff really, really differently a lot of the time. So I decided to follow Jinshik because I think his moves are like really clear compared to the others. But obviously, if you want to add your own flavor, go ahead. Or if you want to look at another member and do the things the way that they do it, go ahead. I just want to provide like a blueprint baseline choreography tutorial for you guys. Alright, so we're going to start on the 7, and on the 7 you want to bring your hands together and pull your fingers into each other like so. I have a lot of trouble getting my fingers into this position, so I cheat it a little bit. I actually start on the 6 and 7, but just make sure you're here by 7, and obviously the more you practice, the more comfy you should be with like getting here really quickly. Okay? On the and 8, you just want to clasp your fingers together, so this is and 8. So if you can't really see that, I'm going to come a little closer. Just go and 8. Alright? From here, and 8, you want to go on and, you're going to bring your hands out towards the back, and you're going to lean down, and you're going to come over to the right and lift your left leg up. So this is 7 and 8 and. Now on the 1, 2, I'm going to start with the hands. You're going to bring your hands up, and they're going to be straight in front of you, arms straight, and your hands are going to be in this claw position. I hate this because I feel like my hands look really big. I'm very self-conscious, it's fine. So you're going to go 1, and on you're going to swing your hands up and you're going to look up at them, and on 2 you're going to slam them back down straight in front of you, all still in that claw position. Okay, so basically your arms are straight, straight, bend, straight. At the same time, your legs, you're starting over on your right, you're going to go left, right, left. And each time you step, you want to do this like knee wiggle thing. So basically when you step down on any foot, that's when your knee is coming in, and then you want to pick your other foot up and bring your knees back out. So this is 8, 1, and 2. With the hands together, this is 8, 1, and 2. From here, on and, you want to step out with your right foot and bring your hands on top of each other, still in this claw position. Okay? This is and on 3E and, you're going to go out with your claws together and then out further. At the same time, your legs are going kick your right leg up, kick your right leg up, bring your right leg in, and then step backwards with your right leg as your hands open up further. So this is 2 and 3E and. From here on 4 and, you want to step out onto your left foot. You're going to bring your left hand above your head, and your right hand is going to be down here, kind of making like a right angle, but like tilted. And then you want to bring yourself over and bring your weight onto your left foot as you bring your right hand above your head. Depending on the member, again, a lot of them do it differently. Some of them just bring it to their hand. Some of them don't even have the other hand up. They just have like the one hand up. So just go look at the video, see which one you like. Otherwise, just go with head above your head, all right? So let's recap those first 4 counts in the intro. This is 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, E, and 4, and. From here on the 5, you're going to push your hands to the right. At the same time, you're going to skip onto your left foot. So basically with your feet, since your weight is on your left foot, it should be easy to jump off of it and then bring it in as you bring your right foot up. And you actually want to skip with your right foot kind of going over to the left like so. So from here, this is 5, and you just want to land down, and you're going to bring your left hand up and your right hand down. And on 6 and, you're going to kind of groove with your hands going up and down. So this is 6 and. So what I do is I kind of like bend my knees and lean backwards and then come back up. At the same time, your left hand is going down as your right hand is going up, and then you're switching back. From here on the 7, 8, Jinshik is going to do this heel in, but I think he does that because he doesn't move as much. Some of the other members just basically just walk walk to get to your next position. I'm going to be teaching it as heel in, heel in. So that's left heel out and step back in, right heel out, step back in. Arms again, kind of random, but I think most of them are doing a punch and then bringing it up to your mouth like you're shouting la la la, okay? So that's 7 and 8 and. That second half, we just went over here to your right hand above your head. This is 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and. Now let's start from the top. This is 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and. All right, so you just finished on the 7, 8, and. Now on the 1, you're gonna wanna jump out and you're gonna have your hands out and your head down. Then on and, you're gonna bring your head up. On 2, you're gonna kind of sit back and crunch your chest, but you don't wanna spend too much time here because then you're gonna throw your hands immediately and jump in. So all that is 7, 8, 1, and 2, and. From here, you're gonna bring your left hand kind of like by your head and you're gonna point back 3 times. You're gonna go, and you're gonna lean your body to the right back, the middle back, and the left back. So you're gonna go 3 and 4. Then on the and, you're going to step out with your right foot and bring your right hand towards your left hip, right here. Okay? So that part all together, this is 7, 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and. From here, you're going to bring your right foot in again, and you're going to do the same thing, but this time instead of your hand by your head, you're going to bring it above your head. So this is 7, 8. From here, or 3, 5, and 6. From here on the 7, 8, you're going to scoop out. At the same time, you can kind of like jump out with your legs and then come in, but some of them are moving, so obviously some of them are like boom, boom, or like boom, boom. I'm just gonna scoop out and come in just because I'm not really going anywhere. Then on the 8, when you come in, you wanna go out with your hands straight, and then in with your left hand on your stomach and your right hand above your head and your head down. So that second half, this is 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8, and. All together from the top, that 8 count is 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8, and. All right, so you just finished on the 7, 8, and. Now on the 1 and 2 and, you're gonna be doing the same thing with your leg as the beginning of the dance where you're doing this wiggle, 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 wiggle. You're gonna start with your left leg, so bring your left leg down, then right leg, then left leg, and then the right leg just taps. You don't have to do like the full wiggle on the last one. At the same time, your hands are opening up and then ending with your left hand on top, and your head is also going back as far as you can. My neck hurts, so I'm doing my best. Okay, so all that together is 7, 8, and 1, and 2, and. On 3 and, you're gonna step out with your right and bring your palm up, and then go out to the left and also bring your left palm up. Then on 4, or on the before the 4, you kind of want to prep your chest up, because on the 4 you're going to punch forward and concave your chest in. And at the same time, you're going to bring your right foot up and around. Then on and, you're going to bring your right hand up, and on 5, you're going to slam down and step out with your left foot. Okay. All right, so just those first 5 counts with counts. This is 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. From here, you're gonna slide your left foot in, and you're gonna bring your left hand up to your shoulder, and then your right hand up to the shoulder. This is 5, 6, and. And on the 7, you're going to swing your hands out again and step out with your left again, and then swing it back around once more time. And then on 8 and you're gonna bring your hands to your shoulders and you're gonna go over, bring your right foot up and kind of like try to touch your knee with your shoulder. Please don't actually elbow yourself in the knee because that sounds like it would be painful. And then on and you're just gonna switch to the other side. Okay, so just that second half, this is 3 and 4. So from here, this is and 5, 6 and 7, 8 and. Altogether from the top, that's 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8 and. All right, so we're on the last 8 count. I'm gonna start by teaching you guys how to do the spinny thing, but I'm gonna say I don't know how to do it. I can't do it anymore because I don't have like the back strength. I am old and my lower back hurts. But the way you want to do it or train yourself to do it is, so you're gonna start with your right foot over your left. And you wanna start with your hands, using your hands as momentum to guide you around. And basically you're going to bring your left hand out and that's gonna come over and your right hand's gonna come straight to the back and around to the other side. Now you can train yourself to like get lower and lower each time. So you can bend over and then just spin around and you can use your arms as momentum to help you get around. It'll be a little easier than doing it without the arms like they do. Then you want to find your spot on a wall. So like take something and like paste it on the wall, or like for me, there are like these spots here, so I could probably look at this spot. And what I want to do is I want to bend over as far as I can while looking at that spot on the wall. And as I spin around, that was not it. That spot on the wall should not move. So you should be able to see that spot all the way around. And that's how you do this move the way that the center of xikers does it. I don't think all of them do it. Like some of them definitely kind of cheats it a little bit. So up to you. If you really want to train yourself to do that, that's how you want to do it. Just pick a spot on the wall and make sure you're staring at it all the way around as you go around. And once you're used to it with the arms, you can take out the arms and leave them crossed over your chest. It'll be a little harder without the momentum that the arms give you. But you should be able to do it. I believe in you. Okay, so now that that's out of the way, you just finished on the 8 and. Now on the 1, you're going to put your left foot down and kick your right foot out, and you're going to kick that out and across towards the left. At the same time, your hands are going to throw in front of you. So that is 8 and 1. Then on 2, you're going to put your right foot down, and you're gonna bring your right hand down to scoop and touch the floor. You really wanna touch the floor, especially if you're trying to do the full spin, because that'll give you like the height you need to like get around without, or like to get around and make sure your head is like kind of still in the same place. So that's 2 and, then on 3 and 4 and is the spin. And as you're spinning, your hand's gonna be crossed over your chest, and while you're spinning around, your hands are gonna be in the claws, and they're going to tap your shoulders twice on the 4 and. So this will be 2 and 3 and 4 and as you're coming around. And that's why you really need to like bend over so that your hands can actually be seen. But obviously I'm not going to judge you. I'm not going to judge anyone if they can't do it because it's hard. Okay, so just those first 4 counts. This is 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and. I tapped a little early, they should be 4 and, okay? Then on 5, you're going to step out with your right foot and scoop your right hand out and down. So this is 5. Then on 6 and, you're gonna bring your left hand up, right hand up, and then down. And at the same time, you're gonna kind of jump and place your right foot in front of your left. This is where some people go down onto their knees, so they can go like down here and do the rest on the floor. If you don't want to, also, I'm not gonna judge you. So this is 5, 6 and on 7, 8, you're going to cross your hands. 7 and you're going to bring your hands out to your shoulders. On the 8, you're going to lift your hands just above your shoulders, claws as usual. Then on in, you're going to bring your hands up, and then the 1, you're going to slam down, and that's the end of the chorus. So that second half, we just finished spinning around. This is 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 1. So from the top of that 8 count, this is 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 1. All right, I'm super winded from the last 8 count, but we're gonna go ahead and do everything from the top. So this is 5, 6, 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 60 and 7, 8 and 1.